jumping out of their mind. Everybody going out of their skin. See, we get to the end, but that's where we begin. You feel it? Mannequins and we breaking the mold. Breaking out and we breaking the codes. Similar to the jack who stole to the depths in your web, so you take explosive, so get it out. Send your body to flight. Everybody got a target tonight. Everybody come along for the ride. All you studs and your duds and your ladies is fly. Grip the moment like you're gripping the earth. Feel the weight and you're feeling the girth. Now you get it, now you're feeling your worth. Fitness how you used to make when everything used to hurt. It goes
I see the light inside you, brighter just than the skies.
what you hear is not a test.
Don't just let us
Okay, I think it's back. Yep, okay, got my mic. Thank you for letting me know. My mic's been, it's just the cord. Not sure what's going on with the camera there. That was wild. I got autopilot turned off, so that shouldn't be an issue. Yeah. Currently watching David Mustillo running around the track. I'm trying to think of where he was. I think he's in 11th or 12th place. Overall right now, you can see it there on the graphic on the right-hand side of the screen. What was I going to say? I don't remember. I know it's close between him and Andres Murillo, so where is he, Murillo, at? I don't... Oh, he's down in 13th, so... quite a bit of a gap there. Luke still holding P1. He has improved his time, now down to a 35.2. Clay nipping at him, only basically 1,000th of a second off, or 100th of a second off. Justin, 900th of a second off, so keep an eye on those guys as we come into these closing few minutes of qualifying here, guys. Hop on board with Luke, see what he's got going. I don't know why it's helicam. Let me switch that. There we go. Oh, it's probably autopilot. Want to take this moment, guys, let you know we are streaming on Kick and YouTube. Right now, trying to get to 75 followers on Kick is our goal by the end of the season. I haven't checked where we're at in a while. I know we were trending pretty well for a minute there. I also know I had some issues on Kick. Watched some YouTube videos, figured out how to get the multi-stream working better. So looking at it on my laptop, shouldn't have any more issues going forward. And then, obviously, we're on YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe to us if you haven't. And then, if you don't know, Patreon, great way to show your love. We've got multiple tiers of memberships on there. Some just for love, others come with multiple perks. You've got coaching just from guys in the league, coaching from esports drivers in the league, custom liveries, and a few other perks as well. And like I said, tons of multiple different tiers on there. I will say I do the esports coaching, and in the few sessions I've had, it's shaved 3 seconds or 3 seconds off of my lap times at each track, so definitely worth its weight in gold, or lap times rather. Two and a half minutes left. Luke's still sitting on pole. Justin and Clayton unable to dethrone him. Justin just came out of the pits, I believe. Clayton is in the pits. I don't know if he'll be going back out. I mean, he's just sitting there, so maybe probably not. Man, these camera angles are interesting. Let's try to give you one. I like them, but it's not like following the car so much. Make sure, nope, not muted. Good. For those of you that don't know, Forza, it's not looking good. I'm not gonna lie. However, maybe something happens and Cooper can't show up next week. Maybe he shows up and it does terrible next week. Maybe something happens this week. Maybe something happens to him both weeks. Who knows? Not gonna lie though, right now he's doing quite well. All right, and we are watching Justin. This will be his last go around. Clayton is still in the pits, so he will not be out. Paul, almost 3/10 behind. Paul could swing it as well, give us a surprise yoink of the pole position. Sandman tuning in from pits. Welcome, welcome. Oh, so Cooper's not racing this week, so something, or next week, so something could happen to him this week, Abdul. Qualifying just ended. So it looks like Richard's going to be the last car across the line. Justin is currently 3/10 down, so he's going to need a miracle to do it. I don't think he's going to get it done. Coming across the line. No, not enough, unfortunately. Richard looks like messed up his lap, so I'll get a hop on. Oh no, there he is. It just says 13 on this grid, my bad. So here's Richard. We'll hop on board with Richard. Put him under some pressure. He is 4/10 down on his lap coming into sector 3, so not looking good. 4/10 down on his best time, I should say. Let's see. I do like winning, but championships are more, Forza says. Okay, so Cooper needs to finish P3. That's not... I know you're talking AM standings, but... I mean, he's not... No one... The others aren't terribly far off of him. It's not... I mean, he's still going to need a collision or something. All right, and that will do it. The grid is decided. Whoop, whoop. That's the wrong program there. Yep. Come on, computer, bear with me. Work with me. Give me just a moment, guys, and we'll be back with the grid walk. All right, guys, we are back.
30
Let me
seconds.
get working on the grid walk here. Let's see, we've got probably some decent time on the grid walk here, so we'll give
20
the
seconds.
boys' liveries some time. Boom. And I'll throw up
10 seconds.
the... Yeah. Oh, it was still up there the whole time, probably. Or, yeah, still up there. We'll keep that going while we have things going. Luke Lizama in P1 in the BMW. Clayton Filsinger nipping at his heels in P2 in the Aston Martin and that Monster Energy. Love that livery. Justin Turek. I really like that livery. More details than I've noticed before. P3. Paul Mariage in P4 in the Lamborghini Machine. David Mustillo sitting in P5 in that Porsche. Simple, white, clean blue rims, like it. Phil Cryo in P6, one of the esports drivers you'll get your coaching from if you sign up on Patreon. Definitely worth it. Cooper Tokine crushing Force's Dreams in P7 overall. Andres Murillo in that dope purple McLaren in P8. Eric Pinkasov in P9. Great qualifying session from him. I know he'll be looking to move up in the standings. Steve Sloan, same thing, same situation for him in that McLaren in P10. Bonus Charles in P11 in the Ferrari. I think he's changed his color this week. Fizzy Bubbly, back from the dead in P12. Forza will be praying he can overtake Cooper. Richard in P13 in that GTR. Looking in good form this week, Richard. Rowdy Burns in the, I think that's Days of Thunder Porsche. It's from a movie, I know that. Kenneth Mateo in P15 in that BMW. He moved up from the AM division, this rookie division. Ryan Luke in P16 in the Ferrari. Jim McGowan in the purple Ferrari in P17. Drew Jensen in P18 in that McLaren there. Ian Luscombe in P19 in the Lamborghini. Derek Anderson, it looks like starting from pits. Must be the back couple start. No. John Eric Urena in P21. Kyle White with the start from pits as well. And looks like Dean Solomon will not be in his usual 10th position. He is starting from pits also, so that bummer for Dean. All right, let's hop on board with the leaders. TV Cam 2. Then get ready for things to go. Forza says Clayton and Kyle for big gains. Clayton's in P2. I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, I agree, Kyle. That is the only up is the only way you can go from the pits. That's for sure. It's always fun having all those overtakes to make too.
Give it all you can.
Green flag waving. We are racing. Clayton and Luke not budging from the start. As we see him come zipping down. Luke with a great runoff there. Looks like he's really getting some breathing room. We're going to jump on further back. Not looking like any... Oh! And right as I say that, commentator's curse strikes, and it looks like it's causing a major pile-up. Let's see who you can hop on board with. Cooper staying in that P7. Unfortunate for you, Forza. Great for him. That was things were looking like a clean start from the boys until that accident, which really didn't look like it should have been much, caused a bit of a pileup there. Check up with the leaders. Clayton, wow, Luke already almost a second ahead. Luke really running it. I feel like Luke said he loved that track, loved this track. Who are we missing? No, I think I'm missing the Euro division. I am. Oh, mouth was getting dry there. All right, there's a nice shot though. See him coming down that start-finish straight. Clayton's still sticking with them. Brady Luke says Ryan Luke should go back to rookie. Where is Ryan Luke? There he is. In the white Lamborghini, right? Yep. Ferrari? It's Ferrari. There he is. There's your brother Brady. I mean, I don't know. He's doing pretty well. So far. I think he avoided any accidents of the T1 shenanigans, so good on him. And, you know, the biggest thing is if he's not, he's racing clean, he gets moved up. So, are you racing in the rookie division then, I take it? Tell him he should be part of Fast Cars for the Blind. Is that some kind of race? A special event, I'm assuming? Unfortunately, went off the track there. Didn't look like any major accident, just kind of missed his braking point. We got Fizzy Bubbly making an overtake. See if I can get better at catching it, too. Oh, it's Richard as well. Oh, boy. Fizzy getting squirrely there. Still able to clip it. Maybe it's not Richard. Maybe it's someone else. Doesn't look like he gets any overtake, but it says he just made an overtake. Oh, Richard goes off right there. Oh, Stewart's going to have a look at Richard. I don't know if I'd call that a rejoin safely. Richard's gotten it back from Fizzy, though, so let's see how that played out. Paul, thank you. Thank you. Forza Ryan doing well so far. Boom. It seems to happen. Like that sometimes, don't it? Commentators curse. Looks like Richard just really got a great exit on that straight and really able to carry that speed. Good on him. Check up with the leaders. Luke's got a fastest lap of 1:35.7. Well, I had to jump back to Richard. Clayton is almost 2 seconds to the win, so interesting. Luke's well down in the championship. He won't be able to challenge. Clayton is your outright leader. And I believe it's Jake Finn, who I don't see this week, in P2. I think he's 30 points behind. He might be 20 points behind, something like that. Oh, do I still have that going? I bet I do. Sorry, guys. I'm going to turn that off for now. All right, let's check out the track map, see where the action is, as these top four are kind of tightly spaced out. But back here in P16, we've got Kenneth Mateo trying to defend Dave Mostillo from going the long way around. I thought for sure he was going to get the slingshot there and send it. Doesn't look like he does. He might try it on the inside of this turn. He's definitely sending it, and he does. Oh, and we see, I think that was, come on, McGowan in the purple Ferrari. Yep, where did my brain go? Spun off there, unfortunate for him. Nice little overtake action for you guys, though. Here we've got a nice Burns, Jensen, and Bubbly. It looks like Bubbly is going to make a move here. Let's go here and cockpit. love hearing all the different engines. Oh man, that Porsche really windy. Fizzy really taking a chunk out of that corner. Not sure if that was track limits or not. He's getting a good run at him here. Has to back off. Carries speed well through that corner. Burns off. So they've got some more traffic to worry about. Ooh, and it's getting hairy. Fizzy around the outside of Burns. Sticking with Jensen. In the toe, but I don't think it'll be enough to make a move down this straight. But well done. Just stick with them there. I really gotta get a soundboard going. Anybody knows how to get like a cheap soundboard? DM me on Discord. Like, or just make one, you know? I don't want to buy a stream deck because they're like $200 and there's just a couple buttons. I feel like there's gotta be a generic version of that. Fizzy all over him here. Gonna be here. He thinks about dipping down the inside there. Inching ever closer. See, this is the back straight. Next real opportunity. If he doesn't get it done here. Oh, he's gonna send it. Is he gonna get on the brakes in time? He does. Well done, Fizzy. Well done. Moving up a position. Forza. Update on you. Urena, who was like in the back of the grid, is now in P1 for the AM division. Cooper is behind him. But Fizzy has proven to be a man on a mission the last couple laps. Is gaining. But currently 5 seconds back, so we'll keep an eye on that. Well, thank you, Paul. That's yeah. I was just trying to get the I thought the onboard view would be fun to see, especially from that point of view. But yeah, I know Mateo. I know. I feel like anytime I check the Discord, he's on. He's almost always practicing, so he's definitely working hard. And yeah, I think he just joined the league, but yeah, he is clean. Unfortunately, he's got a 10-second penalty though, so that'll be for a collision. So we jinxed him. Mustillo also with a 10-second penalty, unfortunately. Luke Lizama not any further ahead of Clayton than he was. So maybe Clayton's comfortable where he's at. Paul was able to move up a position though, overtake Justin. And let's see if we can get some action, I think. Oh, here we go. Ian Luscombe getting it done, son. Is that a double overtake for the guy? Let's see if I can run that back. No, it was not. He almost got swallowed up and then clawed it back. Or mayhaps he was getting blue flagged even. I don't know. No, he's above those guys, so. Just took a strange line down that straight. Got a nice battle. There's Mateo. We saw him in the foreground there. It looks like you see some damage on the front end of that BMW as well. Remind you guys also, as we get close, the pit window, I believe, is about to open. This is a shorter race as well. This is a 45-minute. The pit window is, I think, 10 minutes away from opening, but there's a 20-minute pit window in the middle of the race. Wow, these guys are doing some tight formation driving, trying to find a way around Luscombe, but Luscombe doing a great job playing defense, and I do believe he's pretty high up in the standings for the AMs as well. Andres Lizama, shout out to Luke. Andres, how are you guys related, brother? Father? Mother? Cousin? Or just friends with the same last name, mayhaps? I love that shot. That was cool, seeing all of them come out on the bank turn. Jim McGowan picking up a 15-second penalty. Rough going. Clayton, we just see up on your leaderboard, now has the fastest lap of the race. 2/10 of a second faster than Luke. Whoa, where'd the other guys go? Oh, an accident has happened. That's where they went. Let's see what happened here. Oh boy, Steve Sloan and Bonus Charles. Love that livery Steve's got there. Giving the stewards something to look at. I don't know, from my point of view, I think that's on Steve. Let's check up on the leaders. Clayton getting a little bit closer. Justin falling behind a little bit. Consistency maybe an issue today for Justin. Clayton certainly staying within striking distance of Luke, but Luke, I know, tends to keep a little bit in the tank. You know, obviously, because when you're driving at full 100%, you're risking going off, so. Looking on the track map. We got a nice close battle going on here. Richard trying to find a way around Pinkasab and Murillo in front of him. Hop on board with these three for a second. Forza noticing on that timetable, Fizzy is not getting any closer to Cooper. So maybe a pit strategy. Richard, shout out to Richard. He, you know, the proprietor of the league. I don't know if proprietor is the right word, but it helps make everything go, everything happen for sure. None of this would be happening without him. So big shout out to him. If you want to show your love for Richard or the league, you can please follow us on Kick. That's the biggest way. Again, I know things have been rough, but I got it all running smoothly now. I even got YouTube and Kick in the same chat box. Yeah, follow us on Kick, like, subscribe on YouTube, and then Patreon. Subscribe, multiple tiers of membership on there, ways you can show your love. Some of them come with awesome perks and benefits. Richard was looking like he was gonna make it happen, but now, again, this is, you know, it's not like F1 where you got ERS and DRS to like really make overtakes happen. So he's just sitting cleanly, waiting for, you know, you wait for the other guys to make a mistake or their tires start to go out or something.
Pit window is open.
Let's hop on the heli cam for these guys. Watch this battle. Pit window just opened up, so things should start to get a little spicy here. Man, they were all over each other for a second there, but now kind of spacing out a little bit. But this is still the tightest grouping on the grid right now. But let's see what autopilot does. Jumps us on board with Clayton. Back to Rio. I think autopilot's going to be jumping us all over the place. Yep, and we'll start to see people come into the pits. That's Pinkasov popping into the pits right now, so that'll be... Oh, and Richard coming into the pits behind him, so that'll be fun to keep an eye on and watch unfold. Watch how things unfold. Actually, I think we'll just stay here and see, let's see how this plays out. Because that's also Cooper into the pits as well. So Cooper going for the early pit strategy, which generally I have not seen be the better pit strategy. Usually the guys that wait longer to come into the pits make up a couple places. Let's see, can I helicam these guys in the pits? Unfortunately, wait, is it, I swear there's a pit lane cam. Hey! There we go. Doesn't really help too much, though. Alright, so there's Pinkasov. It was Murillo. Well, I guess the only real point in staying on this is if Murillo is going to pit after him. Or, no. Yeah? No. Pit after him. So there's real no point in doing this just yet. Where's Richard, though? Okay, so everybody's coming right out behind them. So they're coming out. There's the leaders. So it's gonna be, yep, okay, so P18, that will be where Pinkasov comes in at, and where they were running like P7 somewhere around there at the time. So where's Murillo? Murillo's up to P5. So that's really the one we want to keep eyes on. None of the leaders have yet to pit. But yeah, we'll want to watch Murillo and see when he chooses to pit, and then if, when he does, he stays ahead of those guys. And then obviously, for Forza's sake, we'll want to keep an eye on Cooper down in P20 right now. Trying to find some battle for position. There's not a lot going on, so we'll hop on board with the leaders. Oh, and this is actually Luke coming out of the pits right now. Just took a while to update on my... Or no, coming into the pits. So Luke is into the pits, you guys. Again, I feel like that's an early pit. But we'll see. 10 minutes left on the pit window. Klein is now your race leader. Paul Mariage doing a great job of sticking with him. I feel like Paul's performances this season have been below standard for him, to say the least. This is more of what I remember Paul racing like. Murillo still staying out. Fizzy is your AM leader right now. I can't remember who he was. Urena was the actual leader, and Urena's into the pits. So that's gonna be interesting. Let me find him. I want to wait and see, though, if Klein comes into the pits now or keeps going. And it looks like he'll keep going for another lap at least. Alright, so here's Urena. Completed his pit stop. On his way back out. Where is Cooper? There he is. So Urena was able to stay ahead of Cooper, Forza, after the pit strategy. So that is looking favorable for you. Burns was able to as well, so Cooper is now in P3. If Fizzy could do it, who is in the pits right now, Murillo is in the pits as well, so that'll play out on our update for Richard in that battle that we were watching play out between it was Murillo, Richard, and I can't remember the other car, but there was 3 guys we were watching right there. So there's Murillo. We see him exiting the pits. Oh, and Fizzy is exiting. Fizzy's done a pit strategy as well. We're going to get a little twofer right now. Where is Cooper on track? He's coming into the straight right now. It looks like Cooper's going to get Fizzy. And he does. And Cooper does get Fizzy. So the strategy did not play out for Fizzy like it did the others. Clayton is in the pits now as well. So we're going to stay here. Where is Luke at? Luke is currently in 10th place. Just starting sector 3. So I do think Clayton's going to get out ahead. Wow, did Paul jump Clayton in the pits as well? Because it looks like that happened also. There's Luke. You see the cars exiting the pit, but oh, there's Clayton and Paul. Wow, so they did not get out in time. So Luke holds on to that P1 position and probably gains a little bit of time after overall. Well, he's in P4 right now, but once those cars ahead of him in pit, he will be in P1. So well done on Luke. Let's see, so there's Richard, and there's Murillo. So Murillo got the better of Richard in the pit strategy. Pajama Ninja, who's your boy? See a nice battle going on between Richard and Bubbly in the background here. Something happened to Burns, unfortunately, Forza, and he has fallen victim to Toki. He fell victim to a lot of people, so I'm assuming he went off the track. Chat, remember to shout out anybody you want me to hop on board with. Happy to give your boy some screen time. Okay, cool. Still working? Got I want to say a battle, but a potential battle brewing right now between Ryan, Luke, and Mateo, who both have viewers in the chat. So we'll stick on these boys for a minute here. Although it looks like something happened to Mateo. Something definitely happened to Mateo. Commentator's curse, I guess. So we hop on board, back on board with Fizzy and Richard. And these guys aren't even in the same division, so they aren't really battling each other, but they are close friends, so I'm sure they'll be competing nonetheless. Tell Mateo to run Ryan off the track. He's gonna have to catch back up to him first. Ninth and 10th, getting a little close now. That's Urena and Pinkasov. Urena is really eating out the gap between Toki and him, so Forza, you need Toki to make a mistake and Bubbly to get him. I was just wondering where Solomon was. He's P1 right now, but he has yet to pit. And there's 2 minutes left on that pit window, so he's definitely coming in. Richard looks like he's caught up to Murillo now and got a little bit of breathing room from Fizzy. I will be sure to give him his due at the end of the race, as long as he's in the chat, or Discord. But oh yeah, that's right. He won't be here next week, so only if he earns it. There's still 16 minutes left. Forza, anything could happen. Let's see if we look at the timetables. Bubbly 136.8, Cooper 136.3. So not looking promising. But Richard is going to be thinking about making an overtake. Oh, and he's definitely going to get it done. Well done, Richard. Moving up a position there. That's a top 10 for Richard if he can keep things together now. Update on our leaders. Luke has 2 seconds to, it looks like, Paul in second place. So Paul was able to actually get around Clayton. Let me get off this helicam. Yep, Paul was able to get around Clayton. So well done, Paul, moving up to P2. Mateo quietly down in 21st place. It's like around 10th-ish. Somewhere in the top 10 for AM, so decent race for him. See who else we can hop on board with. Well, Steve Sloan actually creeping up on the back of Mateo now, making us not want to go anywhere. So instead, let's go Steve Sloan get something done in Sector 3. Look for it to happen, more likely, after this chicane. Ooh, unfortunate timing there. Feels good to not make contact, but now any chance of overtaking will now just have to be clawing it back. Doesn't look to be any real quicker. Honestly, if anything, I think Mateo might be going way down the straight a little bit. Like, I think they're moving around a blue flag right now. That's Ryan Luke, too. So that's not a blue flag either. That's, no, wait. No, it's not a blue flag. They just both weaseled their way, just breezed past Ryan Luke like he was a blue flag. Brady, your boy Ryan. Struggling right now, it looks like. John Eric Urena looks like he just made a nice overtake. Let's get the replay. That's Pinkasov in the Aston Martin. He's hunting down. Side by side for a minute there. Looks like you just able to carry the speed through. Yep. Kinda squeezed him out a little bit, but I don't think it's anything where the stewards need to look at. I think that's just elbows out racing. Well done. Urena moving up to 6th place overall as an AM, and I believe he started in like the back. Let me double check this. Yeah, he's up 15 possessions. He started in 21. 21st, so. Great race from him. Here we've got 18 and 19 in a battle. That's Bonus Charles in the Ferrari and Derek Anderson in the... I don't know, it should be the Backroads Racing livery, but for some reason it didn't sync properly. I know I synced this just after 8. So sorry about that. Oh no, that's Ian Luscombe. Must be who that is. Yep. And you just let him by, even though I believe that was for position, but not. They aren't in the same division, so. Clayton and Paul within about a second of each other. Luke comfortably out in front. Let's see where the action's at. Mateo and Sloan. Still battling. This has been a couple laps brewing now. Giving us some excitement to watch. Thank you, gentlemen. Steve going wide on the throttle. Not going to be one he can carry through, though. But doing good there. Great job of carrying the speed there. Ooh, Mateo elbows out with the defense. It does look like that BMW's got more straight line speed than this McLaren. Adrian Martin, who's your boy? Mateo? I think it's Mateo. Fine, Mateo. Guys, see, getting blue flagged I can't tell by whom. Justin Turek in the background there. Now these guys are battling, so I wouldn't expect them to pull off. They don't have to either. Steve goes wide. I'm not sure if that was to let Justin through or not, but Justin gets through. Hopefully Steve will make up the difference when Justin gets through on Mateo. Justin in 4th place right now. Lizama is your boy. Right on. Luke is having a great race. We'll be sure to pull him in the booth after the race for a post-race interview. Steve getting back into position. He'll be thinking about it again. Up on the hood of his McLaren. Or better yet, this might be cool. Aha! The rear wing of Mateo. You watch him play defense. These boys had Steve's thought he saw an opportunity, tried to take it. Unfortunately, it did not pan out. Does good to not take the position from Mateo. Make sure to give it back to him before he rejoins. Busy Bubbly. Whew. It's only 2 seconds behind Cooper, Forza. It's not over yet. We're 6 minutes in the race. 6 minutes left to go. It's not over. It's not over. Pajama Ninja. Shout out to Lizama. Luke's comfortably out in front right now. I just saw Richard get an overtake. Let's run this back. Said he got an overtake, but maybe it was just someone in the pits. No, it's Pinkasop. It's not Murillo. So Pinkasop. Pinkasop goes wide there. Richard battling it out with Murillo. Richard had gotten around him. Murillo got it back. So we'll keep an eye on that battle in the closing stages here as well. Here we are back live. These guys giving us some good racing to watch, so we'll just stay on board with them. Richard, he goes defensive, but Pinkasop kind of falling off there. Busy now 1.6. He's putting it in, Forza. Fizzy, I remember Fizzy had an animalistic drive last week, so if anybody can get it done, it's Fizzy, that's for sure. Cooper, we're watching you. No pressure. As you can see, Fizzy now in the background of Cooper. He's got 4 minutes left, folks. Is it going to be enough time? Is it going to be enough time? See where else there's battles going on. Here's Richard and Mario. Richard all over the back of Mario here. Oh, we're on board with Mario. That's the wrong camera. Wrong person. Rather. Here's Richard. Thinking about it. Trying to find a way. Mario playing excellent defense. Maybe down this straight. I always think that's a straight. It's a very misleading. I want it to be a straight, I'm not gonna lie. They should just send the whole track there. NASCAR corner. Oh, and you can see further down the track, Fizzy is within a second. It's less than a second. It's 7/10. It's 7/10, folks. Cooper, just to be clear, if it seems like I'm rooting against you, I'm not. I'm just rooting for an extended championship. So, for any chance of you not to win right here, Fizzy has to get you. And he's getting close. He is getting close. Cooper certainly must be feeling the pressure now. I'm not sure if he knows what's at stake, but I think he was thinking he was comfortably in second place. The minute and a half left. I don't know what the NASCAR version of Indy is. Is it? I'm assuming it's got more of the bank slopes. Fizzy, what happened to you there? I feel like he unnecessarily ran wide there. With a minute left, Luke Lizama is leading the race by 2 seconds. So you see Clayton in the background there. So Clayton was able to get around Paul. Luke's gonna come across the line here shortly, so we'll get one more lap of racing. Let's check in on Cooper and Fizzy. Oh, Brady says it's an oval track. Okay, so it's just the NASCAR. Well, yeah, I wouldn't want it to be the full oval, but just that back corner. I want the oval corner there. Leader is on the final lap, so these guys will get to go one more time around. We will stay here, watch this battle unfold. I gotta keep an eye on Luke to make sure I get him across the finish. Fizzy getting close. Oh, getting squirrely. Trying to get on the throttle early. Make it count down this straight. Get in that toe, get a slipstream, get as close as you can, because this is your last lap. Can you make it happen? Wow, Clayton has almost out of nowhere caught up to Luke. And suddenly we have a battle out of this final corner for the lead. It looks like Luke's gonna hold on though, but Clayton, well done at bringing it to you. Luke, well done, start to finish. Will win round 5 with style. Clayton crosses in second. You see Paul and P3 behind him. And here comes Justin Turek. Where's Fizzy and Cooper? Here they are, still battling it out. Where's Urena? He's P6. He'll be in P1 for the AM, so he's not too far ahead, actually. So if I just hop here. No, we gotta stay here as they come into this little, I don't know if you call that a chicane or what, but this little dippity-doo. Fizzy, I think Cooper's hanging on to it. Sorry to say, Forza. There's Andres Murillo winning round 5 for the AMs. Cooper Tokine in second place, and I believe sealing the championship. Fizzy Bubbly with a great fight, but not enough in P3 for the AMs, 8th overall. Rowdy Burns going to be P4 for the AMs, 13th overall. Coming around the final corner into the start-finish straight. Followed by Kyle White, finishing P14 overall from that start from pits. Well done. Dean Solomon also start from pits in P15, so good on those guys. These guys coming in close behind each other. Drew Jensen, Derek Anderson, and Bonus Charles to finish things off, guys. And that will end round 5 here at Indianapolis. Give me a moment and I'll get the replays going and some interviews. All right, guys. I'm walking the virtual pit wall right now. Let's see who I can find. Should I probably just pull both of these guys in at the same time? I'm sure they won't mind. They're in the same chat right now.
I need to.
Yoink. Luke, I yoinked you. Hang on, I'm yoinking Clayton too. Clayton, Luke, I yoinked you both. Got you in here for the post rounder. Freaking great battle from you guys. How you guys feeling? Luke, start to finish, that's fantastic. I'm sure you're feeling great. Great form after rocky start.
Yeah, great form after Monza. Monza, I really wanted to test myself with the slick tires in the wet. Really, challenge myself with this BMW, but I decided to play it safe this time and keep the slicks on. Keep the good boots on and just carry it to the end, and it just went fantastic.
Yeah, great race from you. Lots of viewers in the chat, I know, so that was fun for sure. And then Clayton, obviously battling with Paul throughout the race, but man, that final lap, I don't know if you noticed it, Luke, but Clayton just pulled out like a rocket ship and caught up to you out of nowhere.
Yeah, well, Luke was purposely not passing the lap traffic ahead, as he told me. Didn't want to risk it, and I would have done the same. Had I been any closer, I'm sure that he would have maybe thought about it, or
I would have done it. Yeah, I would have done it.
Just defended like his life depended on it, but
okay,
didn't come down to that.
That explains it. I had a feeling, Luke, you were watching the tables and were thinking you had enough to not be worried
Everything.
about it.
Yeah, the scary part was seeing like Clayton do a 53-2. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh no!" I was scared because I've messed up my pressures. I was overfueled by 20 liters. Like my second stint wasn't going to be the strongest, but I knew I could eke out enough pace to keep the gap at somewhere safe.
Well done, well done. Yeah, that's that's one of the things that makes you a pro driver. That's for sure. Having that awareness. Clayton, I believe you also sealed the deal on the championship this week with the race.
I believe so, because Jake Finn didn't show up, and I finished high enough with enough points, 46 points with the fastest lap there. So, yeah, well, we'll have to see what comes next season, or next race, because there's always the drop round, and you never know what's going to happen, who's going to get what penalties and such.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So I will tentatively be crowned the champion for now, but we'll have to wait until the end of the race next Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we will. Man, this is kind of an idea I've got in my head that I'm just going to pitch to you guys, since you're two of the people that would be involved. But there's quite a few fast people in Euro as well. So when the season's done, I would like to get an off-season event. I'll obviously commentate it, but where I get the best of both divisions and get you guys all racing against each other, because you guys are all putting in esports times. I think it'd be there's almost like 20 of you guys going that fast now.
Yeah, I think I've raced in Europe a couple times, and Kozniak specifically, that guy is someone to definitely put a step to. He's someone where I definitely want to catch up to that pace and kind of realize it. For now, I'm not really putting in a hundo, but I will get there soon and break past this little plateau of pace that I'm kind of stuck at the moment.
Yeah, Kozniak is quick. For certainly, I mean, I don't know if he's necessarily commentating both races necessarily quicker than you overall, but like in a single lap. But he does that lap time over and over and over. But Ozakir was actually able to.
The guy has 3,000 hours on ACC or more, I believe, something crazy like that. I only have 500.
I got less than 600.
Gotta up them hours, boys.
Yeah.
But awesome. Well, thanks for stopping in, guys. And again, congrats to you, Clayton, on the championship. Obviously pending, but pretty sure you got it in the bag. I think you had 30. You had at least 20 points on Jake. I know. So
going into this race, I think I had 48 points over him.
There you go. I knew it was quite a bit. So congrats there. With that, I'll let you guys get back to it.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day, everyone.
All right. Let's see if I can find Toki. I can't. No, Toki? Cooper, you're letting me down. If you watch this back, you've let me down. Doesn't look like there's really anybody else to pull here. Let's pull Richard in just because. Richard, I yoinked you. Think it'd be fun to get you in for a post-race interview. League owner and everything. Also, you had a pretty great race. You had a lot of screen time. Big battle, battling with Murillo like the whole time, huh?
Yeah, man. Between Pinkasov and Murillo, I actually sent them a message after. Said they gave me hell. It was such a great race. Probably from the start to the finish, we were on each other's toes. So it was a lot of fun. So they I don't know. They made the experience amazing. Fortunately for me, I came ahead of them, but it was, I think, well deserved.
Indeed, indeed. Man, the GTR livery, man, too. Gotta say, that thing is fire. And Urena, I see you. I'll pull you in next.
Yeah, I figured if I was gonna run the GTR, I might as well run something iconic for this season. So I had to go with the Too Fast, Too Furious livery.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm not gonna lie. The first race I saw it, I was like, I don't know if I like it on the modern GTR body. But then the second race, I was like, nah, damn, that thing's fire.
Yeah, I also didn't have sponsors on it the first time, so it was kind of blank, and then there was no accents. Like there was no exposed carbon fiber, so I changed it a lot between those races to make it look a little bit more modern.
Well done. Looking good. And guys, we'll take this moment to shout out Patreon. One of the membership tiers comes with custom liveries and stuff. I'm not sure if Richard's involved, but he might dabble a little bit in that.
No, that's completely on me, actually. So those are, I'll speak on that for a second. We're going to have next season, it's not really been officially announced yet, but we're going to have custom ORL liveries. And we will be doing like names and numbers for the Patreon members that subscribe to, I believe it's the $10 tier, $10 US. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, so look out for that.
Awesome. Keep an eye on that, guys. Richard, I believe you were in like 19th, I think. Obviously, this would be big points for you.
Yeah, it was post pits. I was like 19th while everyone was pitting, but at the end, I think I was like 6th or something. I think I came like 9th. I don't know, 9th overall. I can't remember. I'll have to actually double check because it was. I was up in the top like 10, and there was a couple of. Well, here it is. 6. Yeah, I came 6. There was 3 AMs ahead of me, so yeah, not a bad result for me.
Not bad at all. I was actually talking about overall standings. You were in 19th before this week, so
like in the standings.
Yeah, so big finish from you, and that whole tier 20th place to 11th place is like, I think there's like 15 points between them. So
perfect.
Yeah, definitely a chance to break into the top 10 still.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. Thank you. I'm looking forward to next race as it's 90 minutes at the new track, Red Bull Ring.
90 minutes at Red Bull Ring, guys. That'll be an exciting one to tune in for.
Yeah, the season finale.
Don't miss it.
Don't miss it.
Well, awesome, Richard. Thanks for stopping in. I'll let you get back to it. I'm sure you want to run the replay back.
Yeah, definitely going to watch it a bit. And again, just a shout out to Murillo and Pinkasov for the battle. And also Mastillo for making me the setup that got me ahead of him. So that's really cool. Just going to brag about that one for a little bit. But yeah, thanks for the stream, man. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you. You have a great one, Richard. Urena, how's it going? I'm going to pull Murillo in here as well. I believe it's actually pronounced. It's pronounced Murillo, right? Is it Murillo or Murillo?
It's pronounced Murillo.
Murillo.
Yeah.
Murillo.
And I assume it's Urena?
You can just call me Gene. Don't try.
Okay, Gene, awesome. Gene, fantastic race from you. What was that? Back of the grid, P21 to AM champion or AM winner, race winner.
Yeah, that was about it. I thought I'd do something really crazy this time, since next week for Red Bull Ring, I think I'm not going to be participating in that race. So I thought, I'd try doing something different I've never done, which is not qualify and start from the back of the pack. And it turned out well. It turned out really, really well.
Wow, bold strategy, Con. I would say, I mean, I don't know where you are penalty points wise, but that certainly shows form for bump up to pro, I would think.
Yes, sir. Yep, that's right.
No quality to the race win. That's how it's done, son. Mario, you got a ton of screen time battling with Richard and Pinkasov nearly the whole race. How you feeling?
Yeah, well, I was shaking. I wasn't expecting that much of a battle. But yeah, that GTR, it was insanely fast. I wasn't expecting that neither. But yeah, it was really good battle from all of them. And yeah, it was pretty fun.
Awesome. Yeah, it certainly looked fun. It was a lot of fun for us to watch. Gene's already mentioned, unfortunately, he won't be at the Red Bull Ring event next week. How are you feeling about a 90-minute at Red Bull Ring?
I've never tried that or practiced that track in ACC, so I don't know what to expect. We will see next week, but yeah, it will be fun.
Yeah, it's I mean, I only played it briefly in ACC. It's and I came in thinking, having done it a ton in F1. Oh, I'll be good at it. It'll be like Monza, no problem. It's the car does not handle like the F1 car at all.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm expecting. But yeah,
Yeah,
we'll see.
It's another track, but we'll be looking out for you next week. Oh yeah, and I say this every week. Your livery, I love it. Love it.
Awesome! Thank you.
Well, thanks for stopping in, guys. Gene, it'll be a bummer we won't see you next week, but we'll be looking for you next season in the Pro Division, hopefully.
Yes, sir. You know how it is.
All right. Maria, we'll be looking for you to make moves next week.
Hopefully.
Right on. Well, you guys have a great one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. And with that, that'll do it for the interviews. Thank you, of course, for watching, for racing, for stewarding. Big shout out to the stewards. Let's not let those guys go unthanked. None of this would be possible without them. Remind you guys, we got GT2 championships going on Sunday. We've also got GT Europe going on Sunday as well. Ton of super fast, really competitive racing going on there. Love to have, and I'll be commentating as well. Love to have you guys in the chat. And big shout out to all of our sponsors. I'm not going to list them this time, but yeah. Thank you guys. I'm Nate, and you have a great night. I'll come up with a sign off eventually.